Hello everyone, and welcome to this year. And today we're gonna be reading Juneteenth, a children's story that's based off a true event. This is made by a person who changed lives. It was written by Opal Lee. It's a children's story, and I said it was based on true events. This is my pal right here, who's Tangerine, and we're gonna read this book. Opal Lee is 94 years old, a person who freed people who were taken by their differences. So, yeah, let's get started. And then on the back of the book, they have a picture of her with also her facts about her. This is Opal Lee, and we're gonna read the back later. This is also my first video. If you have seen the other video, yeah, that was not. So, yes. So let's start this book. Juneteenth, a children's story, written by Opal Lee, illustrated by Peter Visca. Juneteenth, a children's story, written by Opal Lee, illustrated by Peter Visca. The children asked, "Granddear Opal Lee, what does this say?" "Juneteenth, a children's story. That's the title of the book," she replied. "Granddear, can you please read this book to us?" Over 200 years ago, people who looked like me were slaves. Someone may have read to you the stories from the Bible about slaves in Egypt, but they were not like these slaves. Men from this country and other countries stole people from Africa and their fathers, mothers, brothers, and sisters. They chained them up and brought them across the ocean in ships. That's a lot of water and a very long trip. Some did not make it. The enslaved Africans were forced to work very hard for no pay, and they were not treated fairly. Life was not good for them. There was a U.S. president, like President Barack Obama, named Abraham Lincoln, who declared slaves would be free on January 1st, 1863. This was called the Emancipation Proclamation. Forever free. The enslaved waited at churches all night long on New Year's Eve to see how freedom would come. They were called watch night services. So many churches still hold them today. The United States was so big that Texas did not get enforcement of the Emancipation Proclamation for 2.5 years after slavery had ended. U.S. colored troops and Major General Gordon Granger arrived in Galveston, Texas on June 19, 1865. Read General Order Note 3 to the people that were there. Then he nailed it to the door of what is now Reedy Chapel Ames Church. General Granger declared all slaves were free. The slaves were so happy that they started celebrating, and we've been celebrating ever since. This day is called Juneteenth and is celebrated in the United States and all around the world. June plus 19th equals Juneteenth. Juneteenth Notice Board. Each year on the 19th of June, people celebrate the ending of slavery with festivals, concerts, and educational activities. There are 47 states that observe Juneteenth as a holiday. Why not all the states? Now it's time for some facts about Opal Lee. Opal Lee was born on October 7, 1926 in Marshall, Texas. She earned her Bachelor of Arts degree in 1953 from Wiley College, now Wiley University. She returned to school and obtained her master's degree in counseling and guidance from North Texas State University and served as homeschool counselor for Fort Worth Independent School District until she retired in 1978-77. Her greatest passion has been helping to ensure her city remembers Juneteenth by hosting a community celebration for over 40 years. In 2016, at 90 years of hosting a community celebration for over 40 years, and 16 at 19 years of age, she launched a walking campaign to Washington, D.C. to bring awareness of the need Juneteenth of a national to be a national holiday of observance. This is her. She's 94 years old today. So some people still get mistreated from their differences today. But we're glad that slavery has ended. This is the book of Juneteenth. And you can rewatch this video on Juneteenth. In my state, Juneteenth is a national holiday. And my little pal here was listening to the whole story, and he really enjoys it. Thank y'all for watching. Bye.